Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at a late 80s, early 90s vintage Seiko quartz pulsometer watch, model number 5S21-8A19. Please do like, subscribe, comment, etc. to appease the YouTube algorithm gods and help this channel grow. Previously, I bought my wife a Speedo nurse and doctor's watch with a pulsometer track. I will link the video in the description if you're interested in that. While there are some also very expensive chronographs in the thousands to tens of thousands of dollars range as well, but it definitely got me interested in this subgenre of very interesting medical watches. Seiko, of course, made pulsometers as well. What makes it interesting is that this included one from the late 80s and early 90s that used a smooth sweep 5S21 movement, which I reviewed in a Seiko Dolce a few months ago, which I will also include the review in the description. This is the one I have. I was able to find one on eBay after a few months for right under 150 bucks. What an incredibly elegant watch. I really like everything about it. Even though on paper it may sound too excessively 80s because of just gold, and but this 34 millimeter plated gold case has an incredibly crisp white dial, the gold hour markers, and also in Arabic numerals as well. And the blue seconds hand is, sweeps around. And then you have the additional, also very readable, double pulsometer track. Just super readable and functional, and just somehow they were able to manage it, pull it all together in one package. Here you can see the back of the case, and then also the 18 millimeter lizard strap here is very, very thin, and I think very, very original. And you can see one of the loops have been lost due to time, but I think I can make do. It is probably one of the thinnest straps I have, and it is so thin because the case is so thin. Otherwise, you would have a strap that's thicker than the case, and that just wouldn't work so well. Let's put this next to the Spiegel, and you can see the difference in size and construction. The Seiko is definitely more of a dressy doctor in a suit and tie who makes house calls kind of look. Also, instead of counting to 30 heartbeats once a minute on the Spiegel, the Seiko divides the track into two 30-second portions, and just wants you to count to 15 beats. And so you can see the track from 0 to 30 and then 30 back to 0. So when you want to take a patient's pulse, you just have to wait 30 seconds rather than the whole minute for the second hands to come around to start counting. Since this is a at least 30-plus-year-old watch, you can see the second hand sweep isn't as smooth as my other 5S21 powered Seiko Dolce. You can actually see the step motor ticks 4 per second, but the internals with the ingenious hairspring and viscous regulator dampening system that smooth out the ticks probably needs to be serviced or at least oiled, but you can see it is kind of complicated. I did change out the battery using a $10 toolkit from Amazon, which I also link below, which has a case knife opener. And there is a small groove on the case for you to open it. And here you can see the movement. You can see the gears moving right there through this hole in the bridge. I'm not sure people still have the expertise to service this rather esoteric movement. The most I can do maybe is get some oil and oil some of the parts. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for spending another few minutes with me on this very cool Seiko, and thanks for watching.